Guys, MotorEx 10 plus unveils here this year. Everything you can think of is going to be unveiled. That's the worst thing to say. Guys, MotorEx 2023, 10 plus unveil cars are going to happen right now. We're going to follow Owen Webb as he walks around and pulls the sheets off these amazing builds. Some of them take years and years and years to do. Some of these builders and owners as well spent much time, much money. Let's have a look. Right, I'm here with Darren Fosberg, 55 Chevy. Must be pleased, mate. Unveiling the car's got to be.
It's a bucket list.
Yeah.
I mean, having this unveiled here in this show, this great show, amongst all these fine cars from the last 23 years of the history of the MotorEx, I'm wrapped. I'm overwhelmed. I really am overwhelmed.
Very special MotorEx, very special event. Yeah. You're front and centre here, mate, of the thing, ready for a great weekend.
Yeah, awesome weekend. I'm a car nut from way back, and as I said, it's just as overwhelming for me. It's a bucket list, it really is. Yeah, love cars and been involved in this industry for probably 40 odd years, and yeah, I'm overwhelmed.
I'm here with Jack from Johnny Z's 34 Chevy Coupe.
Yes.
Very nice to be unveiled. How much work's gone into it?
We've had this car for 3 years now, and like the story is, it came in for a steering wheel change, and the owner totally stuffed up the column. And from there, it needs a few things, and it's been a ground up rebuild. So from chassis, airbags, interior, you name it,
right.
It's been redone. But the car is fiberglass, and what we've done is we've smoothed the complete bottom of the car as well. So if you look underneath it, it looks like it's steel body.
Awesome, amazing job, mate.
Thank you.
Bunch just unveiled here, 34 Tudor, mate.
Yes. I just can't believe it made it here.
Yeah.
To look at the talent of other cars in the building, and like I said, when I unveiled it, the car was built at home.
Yeah, wow.
And I'm not a hot rod builder. I just I get a kick out of doing something a bit different.
Must feel good, right? MotorEx, biggest unveil event in the, you know.
Well, I went to the MotorExes in Sydney years ago, and I thought, one day maybe.
And here you are.
And here we are.
That's special. That's really good. Chris just unveiled your HQ ute, mate. How happy are you?
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah.
I am. I'm wrapped. It's the end of a journey, as they say.
How long of a build has it been?
5 years.
Yeah, wow.
5 years in the build, so probably 2 years longer than what it should have been, unfortunately, with COVID, etc. But yeah, we got there.
Here you are, mate. All this wonderful stuff, and
absolutely,
it's look amazing, mate.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I bet you can't wait to drive it as well.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't know if you guys have seen inside, but it's not built for someone 6'5". I actually built it for my wife. She's only 5'4", so she fits in there quite comfortably. But yeah, I am. I'm looking.
You
forward
can ride shotgun, mate.
I was going to say that. I'm looking forward to sitting in the passenger seat. Yeah,
go to the pub or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. She's my designated driver. Exactly right.
Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Thanks,
Cheers,
mate. Here with Chris, XY's just been unveiled, MotorEx 2023, mate. How good?
Yep, yeah, fantastic to be a part of it. I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd be here, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a push to get it here. A couple of tiny things we need to do to the car, but it's pretty well done.
Yeah, I can see that you've done a lot of it back to like factory spec, and I often think, is that harder than going to like, you know?
It is a lot more difficult. Yeah, it's a lot more difficult going back to factory spec. And the difficult bit about that is trying to replicate the exact way that they come off the factory floor.
Yeah.
So it's been designed in such a way, or not designed, but it's been done in such a way, that it needs to replicate that.
Because the train spotters will be on to you if that sticker's 2 mil over or this and that. Not that it matters, but...
No, not that it matters for me, quite honestly, but if you're going to that detail, you may as well take it all the way.
Exactly. Well done, mate. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Daniel Cassar, Fast Lane Speed Shop. Hey, mate.
Nice to meet you.
Tirana. I saw heard a little bit from Owen Webb about it on the build up to this. You've been working hard.
It's been a pretty flat out 7 weeks from the time I had it painted to now to get it all assembled and bring it out to the show. It's been challenging, but we're here.
This is what you guys do for a living, though, you know? It's
it is, but
does it make it more enjoyable or more stressful when it's your car?
No, it's enjoyable just the same, but you know, trying to do it between jobs and work and keeping the money flowing through the business still. It's always hard, but definitely rewarding at the end.
We just asked the owner then that taking a car back to factory spec is probably harder than building it like to a
100%,
custom elite style.
There's no, you can't just break the rules with whatever works to make the job or build easier. You've got to find the part or make the part or you know, chrome it, polish it, whatever it might be, paint it, zinc plate it.
And it's all got to be the way it was. It's perfect. Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
I'm here with Hamish just to unveil the 76 Jag, and it's got a pretty sweet motor in it, mate. Tell us a bit about it.
Oh, we're pretty excited. That's out of a F6 from an FG, so we've put a plasma man intake manifold on it and the intercooler as well. So haven't even run it up on a dyno yet. We're not even sure what it's going to do, but it's been built the right way to have a bit of fun with in the future.
How many years has it been in the build, do you think?
This build took 4 years, but I bought the car 20 years ago.
Wow,
Did a few things with it. I ripped the old Jag motor out and put a Chev 350 in it back in the day, and
it's got a bit of history.
It got the better of me, and I put it in a shed for 10 years. So it just sat there, and my wife said, "Will you fix it properly?" Which was a lovely thing for the encouragement you don't expect. And that's where we ended up. The wheels, we sent the original old 1970s wheels down to Dragway. They 3D scanned them and printed them out in 18s for us to get a bit of rubber under the back end. So they've done a great job.
I'm here with Jim, 1929 Ford Model A, just been unveiled. Tell us all about it.
This car's about all my mates stepping up and coming to barbecues on a Saturday and Sunday.
That's what it's all about.
We just, some hot rodders, non-hot rodders, young hot rodders, and we just, they've learned skills. As they say, they've been deluxed, as we say at the shop. You just look at cars a different way when you come in, when you're working in that environment.
You live and breathe it, right?
We do, that's, and we do. My wife will tell you that, where she doesn't see me much over the last 2 years. We've missed out on a few trips and bits and pieces just to work on this.
Part of the sacrifice, right?
But the difference being,
and here it is, front and centre. That's right,
It started off the first 5 years was probably weekends and nights, Friday night and Saturday by myself. And then we just, Stephen said, look, we're going to have put a thing on this, aren't we? And I said, so he created a Facebook page. And just through to mates that we know, like Glenn and
and this is the result of all that hard work. Front and centre here at MotorEx, the Unveil Hall.
Front and centre, Owen came out and had a look at it and went, this is where this is going. So I was wrapped in that. And Sarah was there, she had her eye over it.
I hear a bit of cash in his back pocket doesn't help, doesn't hurt as well. I'm just joking.
Just joking? No, Rachel liked it, so I was wrapped in that as well. So it's good.
Awesome, Jim. Thanks very much.
No worries. Thanks,
Thank you, mate. No worries. Here was Steve from Deluxe Rod Shop. Tell us all about this car that's just been unveiled.
It's a 1934 Tudor. It's just a nice, beautiful kit car that what we call out of our shop. 2-year build. We had the chassis here at MotorEx last year, you may remember. And we're here for the owners to showcase and finish their car. So really enjoyed it.
Front and centre here at MotorEx Unveiled. I've been saying it all video, it's pretty good.
Yeah, look, we're pretty humbled to be in the door, especially with 2 cars. And I mean, that's just a dedication of us having 7 cars here this weekend. So you've got to have a pat on the back.
Do you ever sleep?
Yeah, no, I do. I'm a junkie for this. It's a drug addiction. I really do. To finish a car and roll it out of the trailer here or Summernats, it just drives me. I see a car finish 2 years out and I know where it's heading or what it's up to. This is a bit of a Summernats hangover. This car was meant to be unveiled at Summernats, so look, that's what it is. It is a drug addiction to me, and I don't know how to explain it any other way.
Monday morning, you'll be the first person back in the shop, right?
Yeah. So, no, it is good. I still do love it. And look, when I don't love it, I'll go and drive a truck.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have that passion and dedication because it shows in the
mate,
workmanship.
You can't bring 7 cars here and not be dedicated.
When you start doing it for a job and money, it's not worth doing anymore. And no, it really is.
Paul, your 1932 Ford 3-window coupe has just been unveiled here at MotorEx. How special?
Yeah, it is, mate. It's something I've always wanted to do. I never expected this sort of, you know, this sort of thing to happen.
Yeah.
But you know, finally it's happened.
Big build?
Yeah, well, like I was saying, it is an ex-drag challenge car, which Street Machine would know it.
Yeah.
So, you know, it has come a big 360 to come to where it is today.
The level of like change from like a drag challenge car to being like an unveiled car here.
Yeah.
The lines are getting smaller. It's like, you know, these elite cars are getting super elite and they still race. Yeah. They do everything.
That's right. And to be honest with you, the car for us or for me was built to be a driver.
Yep.
So as I was saying before, I do want to drive it, you know, and enjoy it.
Go and enjoy it, mate.
I will, mate.
And have a good weekend.
Thanks,
well done.
I appreciate it.
Here with Charlie, you've been building this car for years, 1956 Chevy Bel Air at MotorEx. I've been saying to people, does it get any better?
No, it doesn't. It's nice to be able to build a car and enjoy it with people who love cars, genuinely love cars, and your family, your friends, wishing you the best. Doesn't get better than that.
Tell us a little bit about the car and the combo and stuff.
Yeah, obviously 56 Chevy Bel Air. A friend of mine imported it from America. It was sat in the desert for 14 years.
Yeah, wow.
Then 10 years in my mate's garage.
Yeah.
It's
then nice and dry in the desert.
Yes. Had a bit of sand in it. Yeah, so brought it home, converted obviously a right-hand drive, tubbed it, full-linked it, custom firewall dash, engine bay, made all the engine bay up and everything. It's got a 582 big block, turbo 400, obviously 9-inch diff.
And you said just off camera before, keen to drive it on the street.
Oh, definitely. I'll be out on the street after this, I want to enjoy the car.
502 cubes on the street sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, it's fun, it's fun. And I built it all in my shed at home.
Yeah.
So I painted it in my shed and I've done the trim, I've done the electrical.
Wow.
The whole lot. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well done. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No worries. Here with Daniel with his VK double time big Harrop blower sitting in the valley there, mate.
Yep.
Tell us about how happy you are to unveil.
It's a dream come true. I never thought I'd get to this stage of unveiling a car to this sort of stage. It's
sometimes I guess it feels like you're never going to get there, right? A long build was it?
It's been 6 years in the build.
Yeah.
It just feels like you never get there.
Yeah. Well, here you are, mate. You really are. It's probably a pinch myself moment, you know.
It is. Yep.
Tell us what's the running gear.
So I built the engine. It's a 12-355 Stroker, the Harrop blower on it. It's got a turbo 400 manualised box. It's running a sheet metal 9-inch, 35 spline axles, 37 gear ratio. Yeah.
Get it out on the street eventually?
It's Tuesday when I'm out of the trailer. She's on the road.
Too good.
Yeah.
Brandon's just had his 2008 Fat Boy unveiled here at MotorEx. Pretty good feeling, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. Overwhelming. A lot of people.
How many days and years in the build?
12 months. Just under 12 months. So it's fairly, I'd say it's a fairly quick build for what's done to it. The lengthy part was obviously the chrome work. That took a while. Then all the fabrication, making sure everything was spot on. And then come down to paint. There's about 80 hours I put in the paint work itself. So it's time consuming.
You'll ride it, I heard too. You're gonna.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ride it. No worries. I didn't build it to sit there. That's for sure.
We've just changed halls from up there. Come down here. This Falcon has been built at Pat's Pro Resto. It's about to be unveiled. Very special car. It was a wild card into the Superstars big weekend here. Who knows how things are going to go, but it's a very, very special Falcon. I'm here with Dan. This forged Falcon of yours has been in the build for quite a while.
Yep.
So many hours, but mate, it's something else.
Yeah, look, it's come up amazing. The car was never supposed to be what it is now, but I guess a lot of them start out that way.
Yep.
But
many.
I'm happy as a pig in mud with the car. Like the car was always meant to be built to be registered and be driven, and it's exactly at that point. All we've got to do is braking test basically, and the car's ready to be registered and will get driven.
The vision you talk, it's nice to hear about that. It doesn't start like that, but it's nice to evolve. And I heard you say before, you and Pat have become great mates. It's kind of makes it all the better, right?
Yeah, look, we're great mates, and one of the things about the car scene, I think a lot of people don't appreciate, is the friendships and the memories and the relationships that are built. Like we'll stay best mates forever, and you know, this won't be my last car because I guess I've built someone I can trust now to build another car. So look, it's a great opportunity to build friendships and relationships, and we've made plenty.
Tell us how you're going to enjoy the car over the next couple of years.
Once it's done the show scene, I guess once we do Summer Nats next year, we're looking at doing SEMA. But once we do Summer Nats next year, the car will be basically put on the road, and actually I've got a son that's got his formal this year in November, and he's chosen the car for his formal car, so that'll probably be his
very proud moment for you,
drive,
surely.
so,
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Awesome. Thanks for the chat.